Up from the 36 chambers. It's the Gooch. Just kidding. It's just the Ava voice from Clipchamp. Thanks for rocking with me though, dog. Appreciate you. Use a real one. Anyways, so there are a few books in the whole Samurai Ruach project. Stuff like the Book of Threes, which is a thought and philosophy book that deals with how things in life and living it break down into threes and have trinities to them. You can pause the video if you're trying to read these. It's pretty deep but chill and practical at the same time. Then, there are books like the Book of Considerations, which is a few interesting points about life and living to consider. It gets pretty real and a lot of points hit home, and might even be things folks have considered but didn't have anyone to have the conversations with them. If it resonates, then it resonates. The Book of Threes and the Book of Considerations are part of a larger collection of books and writings called the Book of the Samurai Ruach. All of this is on the site, which, by the way, is patreon.com/Samurai Ruach the series. Again, that's patreon.com/Samurai Ruach the series, and Ruach is spelled R-U-A-C-H. There's this book here which is called I Hope This Helps. It's a whole book of listings like a big cheat sheet of spiritual, religious, esoteric, and some paranormal and pop culture and horror stuff. If you were to make trading cards or some kind of card game out of spiritual persons, places, and things, then this would be the information. No pictures because no one needs portals opening or any mystical stuff happening. There's enough going on in life without all of that. This is just the clean, clear information to know who's who and what's what. It started out as some notes while doing research and trying to figure out which deities were which and what their names were in all religions and pantheons, like who's Thor in every religion and pantheon and what days are that person's days. Some of you already know that Thursday is Thor's day, but what planets and cities and everything else is named after these people or things? I wanted to connect all of the dots, or as many as I could. So I started putting together this list to clear up some of the confusion for people who don't have the time to look it all up, but want the answers and information without all of the time-wasting clickbait, or people's hidden agendas and programming and tricks. The list got so big I had to then separate everything with each letter being its own page, and it's still growing. If you're a professional, some type of scholar who's studied this stuff, or just know about the things there, please drop some comments with information, so I can get the list as accurate as possible to clear up any misinformation about these things, because they're pretty important. Patreon.com/Samurai Ruach the series. Anyways, so, as I was updating some of it, and when looking at the W section there was one listing that made me laugh. It's the one for WSFM, which stands for Weird Science and Freaking Magic. WSFM. It's all of the things that can't be explained as any other thing. I was laughing at how it sounds like a radio station. WSFM Radio or something. So here's a thought, and this is the whole point of this silly video. Someone needs to make that a radio station. Make a WSFM station, and on there it's nothing but paranormal and esoteric and spiritual stuff. Everything from the Joe Rogan stuff to Alan Watts and Neville Goddard, Bruce Lipton type of stuff, Neil deGrasse Tyson's gotta be on there, and even Jizza from Wu-Tang. Unanswered oddities. All of the Dr. Jason Sledge and esoterica stuff, there's a lot out there that could be on the channel. Teal Swan, Billy Carson, and that forbidden knowledge stuff. All of the redacted files stuff. All of that full disclosure stuff. It could have shows like an Ask AI segment where people just send in questions and the channel pops them into some GPT server and spits out the answers. Debunking things and talking about where all of the portals are all over the earth and ley lines and all of the chakras, what madras do, master numbers and what the real numbers are, because Janus the Roman god changed the numbers making September, which is 7, September now the 9th month, Octo which is 8, but October is now the 10th month, and Deca which is 10, so December should be the 10th month, but it's the 12th now. So your numerology is off, so your life path and master numbers are off, so you're living the wrong life. I hope this helps gets into things like that, but that channel WSFM would be a cool way to do it too. Things about tuning forks, and how to build a suit out of speakers and pump frequencies through your body like those Tesla healing chambers to clear all diseases. All of that bank account stuff on your social security card, and how to do it with proof. All of that Dr. Sebi and Santos Bonacci stuff. Stuff about everything in this book, basically. That would be a cool channel. If it's out there, what it called.
You better give me that money.
Anyways, just thinking out loud. WSFM. It could be a thing. Whatever. Patreon.com/Samurai Ruach the series. Ruach is spelled Ruach. Here's a QR code to get you there.